to the Excellent Shift. I'm so glad you joined us today. You know, I was talking with a plant manager not long ago. We'll call him Mike. And he was telling me about his assembly line. He said, we are getting the orders. Business is good, but my floor, it feels like a traffic jam at 5 p.m. Everything's packed, everything is waiting, everything is stopped. We've got pies here, stacks over there, and the team is working so hard, but it's just stuck. Mike's voice was tired. He felt like he was pouring everything into that line, but it was like pouring water into a bucket with a hole. I'll repeat that again. It's just like pouring water into a bucket with a hole. Can you relate to that? That feeling of pushing and striving and working so hard, but the progress just trickles. Here's what I told Mike, and I believe it for you today. Your line is not meant to be a traffic jam. Yes, your line is not meant to be a traffic jam. Your line is ready to flow. It's supposed to be ready to flow. That's right. You were designed for smoothness. You were built for progress. There is a current of efficiency that wants to carry your work from start to finish with grace and with speed. You don't have to live in the stop and go. You don't have to accept the bottlenecks that steal your time and your peace. See, in manufacturing, there is a powerful principle. It's called continuous flow. I'll repeat that again. It is called continuous flow. It's the idea that the ideal state is for one piece to move smoothly from one step to the next without waiting, without piling up, no congestion, no clutter, just steady, purposeful movement. But so many of us, we're operating in batches. We'll do a little bit here, then we'll let it sit. We'll move a stack over there, then we'll wait. We've created little parking lots of work in progress, WIP, all through our lives. And when we wonder why we feel so gridlocked, and then we'll always wonder, why are we feeling so gridlocked? I want you to see your value stream today. That part your product takes, not as a series of stops, but as a river. A river doesn't stop every 10 feet to build a dam. No, it doesn't do that. It flows. It finds the path of least resistance. It moves with a purpose toward its destination. So, how do we get from traffic jam steady flow? Let me give you a simple place to start. First, you have to see the stoppages. I said, first, you have to see the stoppages. You can't fix what you won't face. Walk your line through today, not as the boss, but as the product. Stand there and ask, where do I wait? Yes, you're now looking at everything as a product. That pie before the welder, that's a stoppage. That cat waiting for inspection, That's a dam in your river. Identify it, name it. The light begins to shine in the darkness when you simply acknowledge where the flow is blocked. Second, you have to dare to go one by one. Second, I will repeat again, you have to dare to go one by one. This is where faith comes in. Our old batch mentality tells us, do a bunch, move a bunch. It's more efficient. But flow whispers a better truth. One piece at a time. It feels counterintuitive, it feels risky, but when you let one piece move all the way through, you uncover the problems hiding in the past. You expose the real issues, and that's where true improvement begins. Have the courage to try it on one line with one product. Start small and watch what happens. And thirdly, you have to align your steps. The third step, align your steps. For a river to flow, the channel must be clear and connected. That means your people, your machines, your stations, they can't be operating on different rhythms. No. They need to be in harmony, talk to each other, balance the work, create a single steady beat that is called a takt time. That sets the pace for the whole process. When everyone is moving to the same rhythm, something beautiful happens. The waiting disappears and the work just glides. Mike, he decided to believe this. He picked one line. He saw the stoppage at the old paint booth. He dared to send one piece through at a time. He aligned his team to a common goal. And you know what happened? The traffic jam, it began to clear. The pies shrank. The team's frustration turned into focus. And the output, it didn't just improve. It sang. Yes, it sang. Your line is ready for that. Your process is meant for that. There is a grace available for your operations that will do more than just increase output. I'll repeat that again so that you understand. There is a grace available for your operations that will do more than just increase output. It will bring a sense of calm, a sense of order, of blessing into every work of your hands. Today, I need you to believe that the congestion is not your permanent address. The bottleneck is not your destiny. You are called to a higher standard of ease and effectiveness. Walk out onto that floor, look at that line, say what? No more traffic jams. We are made to flow. We are designed for progress. Today, we'll start moving one piece in one direction with one rhythm. Get ready for the peace that comes with smoothness. Get ready for joy of seeing things move as they were meant to. Your line is ready to flow, and so are you. Now go make it a standard work kind of day. God bless you, my friends. We will see you next time. My name is Patrick Ajunwa, process improvement expert and professional.